Alright, still on day 3, everybody, and right now, the matchup is going to be Liam versus Sherwin, or aka Bidoofs. Now, what we're waiting for is Liam to get into the lobby, and there we go. We're not gonna waste any more time. We are going to game number 1 of the third match for day number 3. Alright. So now we do see the same team Liam uh, used before. No changes there. Now Bibarel with the mouse shield, the High Dragon, the Abomasnow, the Altaria, after Farigiraf, which is a big deal, and of course the Armourouge. So, what are things that we could expect? An opener Whimsicott again, or either a light card from Liam is always a plus there. A Farigiraf could be a shadow switch in, if ever a light card could be in effect. But yeah, it could also threaten a tailwind from this Whimsicott, basically speaking. So that's something that we can look out for, you know. And now we will be seeing a Tyranitar and a Whimsicott opener against an Altaria and the High Dragon opener. And with that, Cloud9 doesn't affect them at all. A double dragon coming in. Now, a low kick would be threatening for the High Dragon here. And this Altaria, possibly a Mega Altaria, could Mega evolve and threaten the Tyranitar, which is a dark type, weak against third type, right? This High Dragon can also be a special attacker as well. A Choice Scarf High Dragon is always a plus, so this is something to watch for. You know, Cloud9 being online doesn't mean squat if what they call this, Bibarel will Mega evolve it. Now, Bib Dragon use Protect, okay. The Bossing Tyranitar used Ice Punch. Altaria going down just like that. This could possibly be Scarf Tyranitar for some reason. It's so fast. Possibly a Scarf Tyranitar this time. That was so fast. And just like that, Liam added a second layer of defense with a light screen, you know? Now we got the Abomasnow, possibly having a snow warning. And this could turn the tides around. Even with the Rock Slide, I'm not gonna count it out as a one-hit KO for this Tyranitar because of the defense boost from Snowscape and the Ice typing. Now, a Rock Slide could still come in. This Whimsicott could still possibly have Taunt or On 4 under his belt, so the thing is, it's going to be Bibarel that's under the pressure this time. Now Liam sending out the Metagross, possibly threatening. A Moonblast coming in from that Mouthroll. Abomasnow using Blizzard putting 50% of Whimsicott's life because of this light screen. But it got frozen! Whimsicott is frozen! No taunts will be coming in from here on out. This is giving me the vibes of when Liam ice punched. Uh, I forgot who was that. The Delphox yesterday. Oh man, with that frozen, it's so fucking big, so fucking huge for him. Now he's the one that's getting frozen because of that blizzard. A Tyranitar switch could be coming in here later on. So there we go. Because that one spot is rendered frozen, Abomasnow will be switched back for that Little Dragon. Maushold going in for the population bomb. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will hit a 10. It's 50% of Tyranitar's HP. Jesus fucking Christ. Population bomb being that strong. It's quite insane. Ironhead coming in on that High Dragon that put him under 65% of HP. Now, with that Tyranitar being passed in the very first turn, I'm assuming this is a choice card. So, Bibarel should know. Right? Bibarel should know. This Maushold could be in trouble here. Tyranitar using superpower onto that Maushold, not giving an inch. Maushold going down with that superpower. Now, High Dragon going in for that Dark Pulse. Metagross living through it, possibly because of that light screen being set up. Man! But Life Orb takes its life, okay. So now, effectively, we have the Abomasnow coming in. The only Pokemon that Sherwin still has, so this will take out the Sandstorm off, but a Tyranitar switch is possibly coming in. Yep, because of that light screen. That light screen was the factor of not being able to one-hit KO that Metagross. Liam just playing into the absolute strengths of his Pokemon. And now, Liam Mega evolving the Mega Garchomp, a possible Protect coming in. Nope, Garchomp will fire off the Power Gem. Now, what would Sherwin do? Is this gonna be a Blizzard? Can it be a double KO? Not enough. That light screen proving to be super effective against Sherwin's team. And now it wore off. If that light screen wasn't set up, that could have hit KO. That hit KO, literally. That Whimsicott being still frozen is a big thing. However, that Power Gem did enough damage on that Abomasnow to possibly threaten to KO it on this turn. Unless some miracle where it survives at low, just takes off, survive 1% and effectively do a Blizzard. But a Tyranitar switch could be coming in here in a few seconds. And bam, Abomasnow falls down. Game number one goes to Liam. So now we are going to game number two of the third match. Sherwin needs to effectively prepare for Liam. Liam's tech is a little bit straightforward in a sense that you can see this on the rank. Uh, Whimsicott supporting the entirety of effectively the three core Pokemon that he's using, and effectively being effective as it is because these are meta Pokemon that he's using. Now, Bibarel, given that his Pokemon is not that meta, still has the firepower to possibly KO this Pokemon. Effectively speaking, he wasn't able to predict the Ice Punch and the Choice Scarf, so that is also a big factor. But nevertheless, it's still something to watch out for, you know. Bibarel should know that this Tyranitar is already holding a Choice Scarf because it moves so fast, faster than the Mashroom, which normally it isn't. So that is something to watch out for. So the pressure is on Sherwin. How would he answer? Because there's gonna be a problem. A shadow switch. If let's say, for example, you baited the superpower on the Mashroom from that Tyranitar, a shadow switch in from an Armor Rouge could prove effective, honestly speaking, trapping him into that superpower. Now, we see a Metagross and a Whimsicott opener, and this time around, a Bomb of Snow with the Farigiraf opener. I believe Sherwin doesn't have any Mega this time on this team because we didn't see him Mega Evolve the Bomb of Snow or Mega Altaria, the two Pokemon that can Mega Evolve on his team. So greatly puts him at a disadvantage, honestly. Nevertheless, it still has the firepower and the ability to hit hard and hit strong. Now, a possible white screen coming in on that Whimsicott. A Taunt will be coming in. Won't be getting that Trick Room later on. An Iron Head coming in from the Abomasnow with a 50% defense boost. Really good for this Abomasnow right now. A Psychic Terrain. Okay. This is a tech now. Okay. Psychic Terrain. So an Armor Rouge on the backside could be coming in. But with that taunt, it messes the Psychic Terrain being set up for Armor Rouge, even with the switch. Oops. Abomasnow being switched out, possibly on the Armor Rouge. There we go. Because an Iron Head possibly is coming in, Whimsicott will be setting his own light screen this time for a special defense. Now Ice Punch coming in, not going to be that effective on the Armor Rouge because of the typing, but still hurts like hell because of the Life Orb. Now, weak armor is really good. It lowers defense, I believe, but put him into a faster speed. Ooh, a Life Orb. A Life Orb Farigiraf takes out 50% off of that Whimsicott. And now, what? With that Armor Rouge threatening both Pokemons, we could possibly be looking to see a switch for a Tyranitar here for that Whimsicott just to get that Weather back online and save one of the two or maybe both with two switches coming in. That is the possible read. Just one switch would be enough, honestly speaking. because it would deter and effectively puts the special defense of rock type Pokemons. Marshall coming in for this one. Armor Cannon. And bang! Metagross goes down! Armor Cannon. But of course the defense and the special defense going low. Whimsicott using Taunt onto that Armor Rouge. But he will just keep attacking, possibly speaking. Here we go, the Tyranitar coming in. A Rock Slide could be brewing here. So Sherwin definitely is not exactly on the lead, but effectively has the option now. Armor using Aura Spear. Not going to be that effective because of the 50% special defense boost. Tyranitar using superpower on the Maushold, and Maushold goes down. Oh, that was a critical hit. Jesus Christ. Tyranitar taking that Maushold off. And now Whimsicott using Tailwind. We could possibly see an Abomasnow switch here so that they will take back the Weather Wars here. And we could possibly see a switch back from that Tyranitar afterwards. Or maybe no, yeah. Possibly see a switch back. That could also happen, and this will threaten. No, oh my god. Okay, this is rather interesting. Under Tailwind, and one more turn of Aurora Veil. Armor Rouge being threatened by the Tyranitar, but that Aura Spear being Armor Rouge being faster earlier, but now under Tailwind with a choice bar, and no, that's going to be a superpower Tyranitar. So we might see a switch off from Leon here onto that Garchomp. So he might as well possibly double up the Garchomp. That is one thing as well, because a taunt might be coming in from this Whimsicott as well. If the taunt connects and then switch, that Aurora Veil could prove to be helpful on this next round. Superpower coming in. Alright, not very effective. Defense spell, of course. But Armor Rouge slows the speed, uses Taunt once more, possibly calling out the Psychic Terrain again here. There we go. Kills Tyranitar. Using Expanding Force onto that Whimsicott, and it proves to be fatal! With that Life Orb, just like that, Leon is down 3 Pokemon, giving Sherwin the advantage on game number 2. And now here we go, Garchomp coming out from Liam. What could he possibly do, effectively speaking? Liam could effectively. What could Liam possibly do here to possibly make a miracle? Because effectively, he could switch in. No, he will not switch in. So they are still under Sand, which puts Sand Rush into effect. Armor Rouge using Expanding Force onto that Mega Garchomp, taking 27% off of its HP. Garchomp using Power Gem onto the Armor Rouge, and that would effectively kill it. And that was also a critical hit. My god. Will this be another Expanding Force onto that Garchomp? Bang goes, ooh, taking more HP this time because of the stab and the Life Orb. Not essentially hurting, but a big chunk is taken out. Also, Light Orb, Light Screen is also already off. So now Abomasnow will be moving in, putting that Snowbag. Sand Rush not being online anymore. So this is already an advantage for Sherwin. Garchomp using Power Gem onto that Abomasnow being taken down, but this time around there is another Expanding Force coming in from that Parigera. Will it be enough? And it will be enough. Alright, so now we are going to game number 3. Okay, so we are waiting. We are going to be making a new room. I believe Liam, before the end there, like midway through the match, has encountered some problems. So that's why there is a little bit of a miscalculation on his part, at least gameplay-wise, right? The reasoning is effectively he is lagging. Nevertheless, even if you are lagging, then it's midway, we cannot take that fault in effect, so we can't do a rematch effectively right then and there. So we're still counting that win as a win for Sherwin. Alright? However, of course, we will give time to Liam for him to switch, and effectively we need to change a new host. Nevertheless, it's something that we have no we have no, what we call this, kumbaga wala tayong hindi natin hawak na pwede na mangyayari pala yun, no? So pasensya na lang po kasi midway it's really a disservice for sure because he is winning like early on, and then if ever kung sakali man, di ba, natin, no, it's not gonna be. And this time around we will be switching host lobby, and Captain Enemy would be the one hosting this time around. We will be searching on the room. Liam would possibly be using his phone armored so that he would have a better connection, right? So yeah, we will see you on the game number 3 of match 3. Okay, we are back, and we will waste no more time. We will be coming in on game number 3. I believe Liam has already switched to his phone, and they are already planning to make their moves on their game. This is game number 3 of the third match for day number 3. That was rather unfortunate that Liam did encounter what do you call that, a technical difficulty because of the lag on his part. Possibly could have been a difference, but still we will be counting that as Sherwin's win. Nevertheless, coming into game number three with Liam's performance on game number one, assuming it's still gonna be the same Whimsicott opener, but possibly a different partner this time. So Sherwin, even though not heavily, what do you call this? Not being that heavy up hitters, at least the Pokemon that has, still managed to break through this pseudo legendaries that has 600 base total on their stats. So yeah, still Pokemon is still a game of being smart and knowledgeable to either your opponent and the gameplay itself, right? And also the strengths of your Pokemon. So still, Sherwin could still turn this around, honestly speaking. If he could raid Liam on this round, it will be better. Raid Liam on this round, Tyranitar will be setting up a Sandstorm, but Abomasnow will be taking back that weather already, right on turn 1. And now still a possible superpower might be coming in either on the Abomasnow or that um, Moushold here. Moushold really proving to be a good Pokemon. However, this time around, it's been one-shotted by Liam for quite some time. A Tyranitar, again, using superpower. Sherwin reading that like a freaking book. And we will see what Abomasnow will be doing here. Possibly an Aurora Veil. No, it's going to be an Icy Wind this time around. Icy Wind, possibly putting a control on speed for that Tyranitar. Even with an Icy Wind, I believe Tyranitar would still be faster on that Abomasnow, even the Whimsicott. But Moushold should be possibly faster on that Whimsicott. However, a superpower could still be coming in. Choice Scarf does boost your speed a lot. And this Tyranitar might be um, a physical attacker or with some EV investment on the physical and the speed could still outspeed us. Population Bomb coming in onto that Whimsicott, and we've already seen this hit 10 times in a row. This will be the 5th hit with a critical hit, and down goes Whimsicott. Possibly a trade for that superpower coming in for that Moushold. And bam! Moushold goes down. This time around, the Whimsicott support won't be available for Liam. Abomasnow setting up that Aurora Veil, very smart, taking advantage of the fact that Desperado could only use superpower because of Choice Scarf. And with that lowering defense, sorry, not lowering defense, with that lowering attack for that superpower, he might still continue to push on with this set Armarouge, and Liam should know already that a blizzard could be coming. Now, if the Farigiraf is on the backside, what Sherwin could do here is possibly switch out Farigiraf from that Abomasnow and possibly protect this Armarouge. Tyranitar being switched out to take advantage of a read here, but no, okay. Sherwin is not gonna go switch out his Abomasnow because he knows it threatens Abomasnow with the Blizzard. Aura Spear onto that Metagross, that's 73% off. Blizzard gonna come out 100% accuracy under the Snowscape. Not gonna be as effective, but will freeze. It will not. Okay, so a switch from this Mega Garchomp from a Tyranitar could be coming in. which should definitely be a good play, right? But Sherwin could also read that and effectively throw an aura spear onto the track of that Garchomp. Because Metagross, although threatened, has that light screen on him, you know? There we go. The switch from the Garchomp with that Tyranitar to take the snow back. What would Sherwin do? Would he take that? Nope. Metagross using Stomping Tantrum. Will it be enough? Armor Rouge living it down. 48%. Weak armor being triggered. This time around, he will be definitely be faster this time around. Armor Cannon is going to come in onto that Metagross, and Metagross goes down. Cutting Sherwin up with a putting Liam down with 2 Pokemon down. A Bomb Snow using Blizzard. It will hit. Tyranitar living through that with that 27% off. Sandstorm being the menace that it is. This is proving to be a very, very good match for Sherwin. Auroraville being still up, and Light Screen is going to come down sooner rather than later. What Sherwin could possibly do here is maybe a switch from Abomasnow and a protect from the Armor Rouge if he has it. Because if it did, he will be outsped, possibly by this Tyranitar. There we go. Is it a Farigiraf? It is definitely a Farigiraf. A tanky Farigiraf. Nonetheless, an Aura Spear coming in for the Tyranitar. Tyranitar holding on with that Light Screen, and this Rock Slide from Hill coming out from the Tyranitar. And down goes Armor Rouge. Garchomp using Power Gem onto that really effective. But now the Light Screen has worn off. But Auroraville is still there. This Tyranitar is effectively going to Rock Slide this, but with Auroraville and the Snowscape being taken out. Abomasnow could live a Rock Slide, even though it's stabbed. Could live a Rock Slide with that one turn Auroraville still being online. Will there be a flinch? Will there be a flinch? No protects from Liam here. Using Power Gem onto the Abomasnow, not gonna be enough! Abomasnow is looking to do a Blizzard! Will there be a flinch onto that Abomasnow? That's what that's what we're thinking, possibly. Oh no! Will it cut? Oh, flinch! And the Auroraville is gone! Liam could turn this around! The flinch! Oh! If that flinch didn't cut it, it would be the end! A Blizzard would kill 2 of Liam's Pokemon, but it turned around! The other good play here possibly is if Farigiraf used Trick Room. If Sherwin used Trick Room on that turn, Abomasnow would be moving first, threatening a Blizzard. Oh no! It's a freaking disaster, and down goes the lot. Liam takes game number 3. Man, oh man. Well, games are getting hotter by the second here. This is only the 3rd day of Draft League. We're not yet on the finale, and the games has been intense. I can't wait to upload this, edit this later on. So shout out to those who will be watching this series later on. But yeah, on to game number 4 possibly. See you around, folks.